What's going on, guys? Connor Wells here, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Now, I live in the UK and every year we have this tradition of saying we're not going to watch this programme called the X Factor. We say how bad it is and, you know, that it's all fixed and all rigged, but every year we always end up watching it because it's quite frankly really entertaining. But this year the X Factor has come out with something a little bit different. We're going to delve into it a little bit. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and if you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button. It'll be lovely to have you on board. Now, I know a few people that have been on X Factor. I've actually been approached by X Factor myself. I've been scouted, they've asked for like my music, they've listened to my music and said, yeah, come on down to the auditions, and yeah, we'd love to have you on the show. Now, I have turned down those opportunities. I've given my reasons in a previous video, which I posted on my channel, which is actually quite old, so I might need to redo that. But yeah, I've been approached by X Factor quite a few times, and yeah, I've turned that down. Now, I was recently hanging out with my friend Sam Callahan, who was on the X Factor a few years ago. I can't remember what year he was on, but basically we got chatting and he was sharing his experiences on X Factor. Now, when I was chatting to Sam, I asked him the very blunt question: is X Factor rigged? Is it fixed? Now, because people are paying to vote, he said, if they rigged it, that would be illegal. But they manipulate it apparently. So you know, give a certain amount of auto-tune more to the other acts. They want to sort of progress into the competition. You know, change keys of songs so it's not as appealing to the audience's ear. Which at the end of the day is clever, but not right. Now, last night, if you're watching this today, X Factor debuted their brand new series, and this year it was different. It wasn't the public. This year they came out with X Factor celebrities. That's right, so washed up has-beens or people that have been on Love Island are now on the X Factor and are trying to make it as a singing career. I honestly, I got 5 minutes into the show and was laughing. It's absolutely staggering the stuff that these celebrities come out with. It's absolutely hilarious. Now, looking through the lineup, it's absolutely incredible. We've got Jenny, the redhead vixen, as she's called, from the quiz show The Chase. We've got 4 people from Love Island. 4, yep, they're in a group, and they are all said that they want to be singers, because that's how they started career on Love Island, the famous singing show. We've got McKenna, who's on it, and I honestly do not know why McKenna is on X Factor Celebrities. A little bit of backstory to McKenna. Obviously, she came and rose to fame on The Only Way is Essex. Now, she left the show to pursue a singing career, and she actually did rather well. She released a single which charted quite high up, and then she went on tour to support that single. Then she started recording an album which actually went to #1 on the iTunes country charts, which is an incredible achievement for a reality star from Essex. She then went on another tour which sold out very, very quickly to support that album, and I honestly don't know why she's on there. She's already got a pretty decent musical career. She doesn't need to go on X Factor Celebrity. We've also got Hayley Hasselhoff, who is David Hasselhoff's daughter. I don't really know why she's on there either, because well, her dad's David Hasselhoff, he's got connections. Why is she on a singing contest like X Factor? For me, a show like X Factor Celebrity is really, really frustrating to watch. I find it frustrating that hard-working musicians, you know, work very, very hard and sometimes have to resort to X Factor just to get that one tiny little big break. And then they're putting shows out with already somewhat relevant, or have been relevant, celebrities, just giving that extra little bit of TV time. You know, it's really frustrating that, you know, hard-working musicians like myself work hard every day, you know, posting content, you know, doing gigs, you know, whether it's be like to 100 people to like 2 people in a bar. You know, we're working hard, we're grinding, we're hustling, and then they put out a show like X Factor Celebrities. It just doesn't sit right, and I can understand why a lot of musicians I've spoke to can understand my frustration, and I understand theirs about a show like X Factor Celebrities. And another point which I made earlier: why are there Love Island stars on this show? Like, where's, like, this will be his third third reality TV show. Obviously Wes started out on Love Island to find love, and it wasn't for that 50 grand prize draw, was it? No, not at all. Wasn't for the nice bit of 50k, you know. He was on there to find love. Then he obviously didn't win that, so he went on to Strictly Come Dancing, because he wanted to make it as a dancer, and he did well. I don't even know if he won or not, but yeah, he went on that because he wanted to make it as a dancer, you know, as a lifelong career to make it as a dancer, you know, not to find love on Love Island. He wanted to make it as a dancer. And now he's resurfaced on X Factor Celebrities because, you know, since he was young, he's always wanted to be a singer. It's basically just reality TV show hopping. Like, and then EL from Love Island last year is on it. It's bizarre, isn't it? What? Why? Just why? And I'm not going to slag off the show entirely. There are acts like Max and Harvey who actually did quite well, but with the rigging and, you know, manipulating the audience to think a certain way, it was very obvious there. Now, Max and Harvey did a song. They did an Ed Sheeran song. And one thing I noticed, being a musician and, you know, having an ear for things like that, you can't see my ear, but it is there. My ear's there. Now I noticed that they did obviously an Ed Sheeran song, and the way they sung it was in a very much lower key to the original song. Now it's very clever what X Factor did there. They made them sing it in a lower key, which it obviously isn't very appealing for the audience who've watched that episode and know that famous song in the higher key which it was originally released in. To which Nicole Zingertower-Burgo, or whatever her name is, the one from the Pussycat Dolls, whatever happened to them, she asked them to perform a second song. And you know when an artist is asked to perform a second song, they're immediately going through, aren't they? They've been given that little bit more screen time, you know, that extra chance to shine. It's just like a gig. The first song is not always going to be the best song in your set because it's your first song. It's your first, you know, 3 or 4 minutes on stage. Once you've warmed up your vocals, you're used to the stage, you're used to the surroundings, you've got the vibe of how the room is feeling. You move on to the second song, and you know, you're significantly more comfortable on stage. So they performed a Jonas Brothers song in a slightly higher key to what they did with that Ed Sheeran song. Now, it wasn't the exact key that they did the original Jonas Brothers song in, but it sits more comfortably with the audience's ear. Now, on this series, it's a little bit different because there is no audience. There's no audience. There's no public audience this year. So the room or house, whatever they filmed it in, is filled with world-renowned, famous, award-winning record producers, songwriters, and just artists as well. Like, it's very frustrating for an unsigned singer-songwriter like myself to see that, you know, celebrities are being put in front of the audience of Grammy-winning producers, songwriters, and performing artists, when every day artists like myself all around the world would fight to be in a room with just one of those people to show them what they've got, you know, what they can do, show them their talents. And yet already slightly relevant celebrities are just being placed in front of all those people. Very frustrating, in my opinion. Now, another reason why I don't watch X Factor, even the normal X Factor, is because of the sob stories. It is so frustrating watching the sob stories. At the end of the day, it's a singing competition. It should be about your talent. It should be about your voice, your presence on stage, not what it was like growing up at 5 years old with no mum or dad. And as harsh as that sounds, I know, but you're on a singing competition. It's about singing. The auditions should be based on your musical talent, whether you can play an instrument, whether you can actually sing, not your childhood background. That shouldn't, you know, come into the audition with you. I mean, yes, if you're performing a song which, you know, it means a lot to you, just simply explain it, but you don't need to put that at the start of your audition. You know, it's bizarre. Now, I don't tend to do too many ranty videos, but just watching X Factor Celebrities last night, it was just weird, and there was a whole lot of cringe. You know, there was a few people from Strictly Come Dancing who was on there, a few rugby players, and yeah, I can understand the entertainment value from it, watching a few, you know, has-been celebrities or, you know, minor role in sitcoms just getting up there and singing. Yeah, it is entertaining, I get it, but It's just sort of a mockery of music, isn't it? Like, I do not understand why they need a celebrity version. Just stick to the public version. Just let the public watch the auditions for the first 6 weeks and then tune out when it comes to the live shows. But I'm sure I'm not the only one who thinks this, and if I am, let me know in the comments below. If you watched X Factor Celebrities, let me know what your thoughts of it in the comments below. That would be really cool, because yeah, it is a cringy watch. A very cringy watch. I'm going to sign off now. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button and let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because it'll be lovely to have you on board. We're a small community, but a growing community of music fans all around the world. And at the end of the day, it's all about the music. Have a good one. Peace.